Good morning. So it's been a week since I injured my ankle, so we're out now to give it a test run. Welcome along. Thanks guys. So those of you that have been following my channel, you will have known that last week I took quite a heavy thump on the ground up on the Rudbury trails, and so initially I thought I injured my elbow, shoulder, definitely cut my knee. But I didn't really at the time realise that I'd hurt my ankle until I started moving off a bit. And it's actually the ankle which has posed the worst problem for me. I got back, took my compression socks off, and yeah, I had a little bit of swelling. Nothing too major, but it was hurting around the Achilles heel and the ankle. So, being a wise old owl I am, I executed what I call the recovery period, and I will follow an anagram called R.I.C.E. So R.I.C.E is, the R stands for rest. So initially once you injure yourself, rest, sort of reevaluate, find out what it is that's actually hurting. Ice. So I immediately ice the area that's swollen as well. That will bring any swelling down and aid the recovery. C is for compression. So if you've got any compression socks or Tubi grip, put a Tubi grip on, but if you've cut yourself, obviously be careful that doesn't irritate and it doesn't stick to the fabric. And then E is elevation. So if you can, raise the limb or wherever you've injured, if you can, and that will help the blood flow to sort of flow back into your body, because as soon as you get injured, the blood will rush to that area and try and protect that area. So it's quite important actually to use that technique. So it's a good one to remember. It's called R.I.C.E. So rest, ice, compression, elevation. That's what I use, and I've used it for years and years, and it does work wonders. That works for me, of course. It might not work for you. There are other methods out there, but I would also say I am not a trained physio, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a sports injury therapist. So please do, if you want to give that a try, give it a try, but I would always say go and see a specialist if you really if it's really giving you some problems. So thanks for coming along, guys. So today I've done a 9-minute mile for 4 miles, so I'll sort of gently break it back in. The ankle, I'm thankful to say it's okay at the moment, but when I get back in now, I'll go through the R.I.C.E procedure again just to doubly make sure, and then rest it tomorrow, rest it probably Sunday, maybe try it again out on Monday. So thanks for coming along, guys. It's really great to have you with me, and if you're here for the first time, please do hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell, and I will keep you up to date with any future releases. Thanks guys, stay safe out there, see you soon.